Now it's time for the Academy Sports and Outdoors Game of the Week, the Battle of the Beach. That's right, Myrtle Beach and North Myrtle Beach. Last season this time, North Myrtle Beach came into Doug Shaw Memorial Stadium and knocked off the Seahawks in a stunner. It's been a year since that game went down. The Seahawks haven't forgotten. They won the region championship last Friday at home to Georgetown. North Myrtle Beach came into this game still in the hunt for a postseason berth. They know they needed to win tonight, but if they didn't, they needed some help. But boy, it'd be better if they got that W. We head up to Little River and let's play some football between these two. That gentleman right there, number 9. Woo! What a night for Drayton Arnold. There is a Spirit Award. The Chiefs, they took home that earlier in the week. We'll get to that a little bit later on in the show. And here comes North Myrtle Beach getting things going early. Scoreless in the second. And Carrot, call me when you don't have class, goes in for the touchdown. 7-0 Chiefs. Uh-oh, it may be a repeat of last year, but Drayton Arnold says, not in my senior season. Fires across the middle. Sessions, 26 yards. We're tied at 7. Still in the second. Arnold again, back to the air. This time, Elijah Rice, 21 yards, 14-7 Seahawks. Then Arnold, back at it again. Will Vereen on the receiving end, and he fights his way in the end zone. What a grab, nice move. All of a sudden, it's 21-7 Myrtle Beach, and it looked like the Seahawks were going to roll. But North Myrtle Beach, trailing by 2 touchdowns at the intermission, they come in the third quarter and get things rolling. Class getting it in for another touchdown. That would cut the lead to 21-14. It's a 7-point ball game in Little River. But Arnold gets Myrtle Beach rolling again, this time throwing it out to Cortez Brown. Brown getting the touchdown, and what can Brown do for you? Score touchdowns. 28-14 Seahawks. Then we got a Brandon Sinclair sighting. Over 100 yards on the night. A nice run here, ends the third quarter to keep the drive alive and gives a little love to Mark Haggard. In the fourth, Sinclair finally finds pay dirt. Short run, Myrtle Beach up 35-14, but North Myrtle not going away. Check it out. Carrot Class sweeping around the right side, breaks some tackles, and he is gone. Hits the corner, cuts it back, 89 to the house. And I tell you what, this sophomore sensation is legit. We get 2 more years of this young man. That makes it 35-21. North Myrtle adds 1 more score in the final play of the game, but the Seahawks would spoil senior night in Little River as they get their revenge and they get a perfect region record in the books. Myrtle Beach wins it by 7, 35-28 to finish off the regular season 7-3, 5-0 in region. Chiefs are now 5-5, 2-3 in region. And I'll tell you what, it's going to be interesting to see how things pan out for the Chiefs with regards to the postseason. But tonight, it was all about Myrtle Beach getting that W and avenging their loss from a year ago to the Chiefs. And that would bring us to this. We now go live for the first time in quite some time to the End Zone studio, where we are live with Mark Haggard and the winning team from Myrtle Beach and head coach Mickey Wilson. Take it away.
The Myrtle Beach Seahawks have just defeated North Myrtle Beach, avenging last year's loss, as you said, Brandon, and they've enjoyed their Sonic victory meal. Guys, how's it feel? You beat them, huh? Good. Well, you're going to the playoffs. You ran the table. It was a slow start to the beginning of the season, but then 5-0 in region play. They are Region 7 champions in Class 3A. First things first, the cheerleaders have a cheer for us. Ladies?
So get up and cheer. We're the mighty Hawks, so get up and cheer. We're the mighty Hawks, so get up and cheer. We're the mighty Hawks, so get up and cheer.
All right, and plenty to cheer about tonight. Scored enough points, 35. The defense has got to get a little bit tougher, but you guys are playoff ready.
Well, I think so. You know, we started off the year 2-3, and just proud of our players and our coaches. Starting off 2-3, kept believing in one another, and went 5-0 in our region and got the region championship, which is huge.
What was it that turned the trick once you hit region play? I mean, those are the money games.
Well, I think we play a tough non-region schedule, and I think that made us battle-tested going into region play. And, you know, our kids just did an outstanding job believing in one another and continue to get better.
A lot of fun things happened in the game. Of course, Drayton threw 4 touchdown passes. Brandon ran for over 100 yards. Probably my favorite play was your transportation director, Steve Walsh, getting knocked on his keister on the sidelines. What happened?
Well, you know, Coach Walsh took a big lick over there on the sideline, but I'm proud of him. He bounced back up, and he was ready to go for the next play, and he continued to holler at the officials.
He's right over there. There's Steve Walsh. Yeah, and we've got Sinbad, the pirate, is here. Everybody's here in the zone tonight. All right. Yeah, transportation director. He's the bus driver, right?
He's the director of transportation.
Okay, all right. What's it going to take now from here? You got a 2-week respite now because of the flood games are going to be made up next week, and then you're going to have 2 weeks to prepare for someone. You don't know yet who that team will be in the first round.
Well, it's a little bit unusual. We've never been in this situation before where we had a week off going into the playoffs, but we're excited. We're going to continue to get better. Our kids understand that we still have some room for growth, and we're going to come out next week and just get better and get ready for the playoffs and hopefully get hot.
Pop that up on your phone. Let me see. Brandon Sinclair had 30 carries, 131 yards, and a touchdown.
Yes, sir.
Let's give him a game ball. Come on, somebody there. Hand him a game ball, Brandon. A lot of tough running tonight. You didn't have the big monster numbers, but I know on a lot of those 4th down plays, you went into Wildcat, and you needed to sustain drives, and you got it done. That offensive line did a nice job.
Yes, sir. I have to give all the credit to my offensive line and my receivers for giving me the blocks downfield, and thanking the coaches for allowing me to be in that predicament and trusting me to get a first down.
Fantastic senior season for you. You're a North-South All-Star. Congratulations. But I know the playoffs are on your mind.
Yes, sir. I'm actually hoping that I don't get to play in the North-South game so we can go all the way to the state championship game.
I like that attitude. And we have a second game ball to this man. 4 touchdown passes. Drayton Arnold. Pass it on over. Oh, he's got good hands, too. Drayton, talk about getting untracked because, you know, it's a scoreless game in the first quarter, and we're thinking, hey, this is another one of those low-scoring games like it was a year ago, and you didn't want that. And you finally got things cranking. I think you threw 3 touchdown passes in that second quarter.
Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing for us going into the first quarter was just staying confident. You know, telling my O-line just stay confident and try to have as much fun as we could and go out and execute.
Now, I know a lot about Keontae Sessions, Cortez Brown, but this Elijah Rice has really come on in region play.
Yeah, I mean, he's a great receiver. I think he's one of the best that we have this year, and obviously I trust him a lot, and he can catch really good.
And I saw him come out of the backfield with a nice little run there toward the end of the game as well. Maybe you want to get the ball in his hands more.
Yeah, I think he might take Brandon's spot.
All right. Playoffs are coming up next. Just your thoughts, not knowing who you're going to play, but you know you're going to be at home.
I just go into it with the same attitude that we've always gone into it. Just continue to get better every day and have as much fun as we can.
And you're a North-South All-Star as well. Coach, I guess we'll wrap it up here. The Seahawks, what more needs to be said? Undefeated in region play. You got to be awfully happy.
Well, we are. We're extremely proud of our players and our coaches. Like we said earlier, start off 2-3 and then go 5-0 in the region is a tremendous and get a region championship. And now hopefully we can get in the playoffs and make a run.
They get to rest up now, and in a couple of weeks, it's playoff time for the Myrtle Beach Seahawks. Winners tonight, and they are in the end zone. Guys.
Oh, yeah.